Don't let another year pass by without making progress towards your goals. In this video, I will give you a step-by-step guide on how to set and achieve your goals in the next year. The first thing to do is to know what your dreams are before you clarify your goals. If you don't know what your dreams are, man, you are in big trouble. You have lost touch with your inner child. To connect with it, close your eyes and just ask it, or imagine yourself being here and seeing your child, and then ask it, what do you want to do in the next year? And listen, he or she will tell you. If you follow its dreams, you will be happy. If you don't, well, it's your responsibility. When you know what your dreams are, write them on a piece of paper, and next to them, set SMART goals for the next year. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, one of my dreams is to build a big YouTube channel. One of the smarter goals, or the SMART goals that I have for 2023, is the following. Until the end of 2023, I will post 100 or more YouTube videos that are 10 minutes or longer. If you don't want to do it physically, you can do it digitally. I do it in Evernote, where I have two different notes. One with the achieved goals, where I write all the goals that I have achieved in the past few months and years. I open it and I use it when I feel down and I feel that I am not doing something with my life. I just see what I have achieved and feel better. The other note is the note where I write my present goals, where I write my monthly and yearly goals. If you want to achieve your goals, you need to build systems or habits which will help you get towards your goals. But before you build the good habits, you need to remove the bad. So this is the second step of our system. Leave the bad habits for good. Once. If you really want to achieve something, first you need to let go of the things that are not helping you in your life. To let go of the things that are holding you back and sucking on your energy, like video games, social media, Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube can be a bad habit when you are not using it to educate yourself and to improve yourself. So you can do a dopamine detox, which is leave all your dopamine draining activities for a few days or maybe for a few weeks. You can stop playing video games or watching porn that will drain your ability to think clearly and to be happy. So decide what are the negative habits that you will leave in the past and replace them with good habits like meditation, reading, cold showers, and doing more work. Write the negative habits that you want to leave this year, and then write the good habits that will replace them. So when building habits, the first thing to do is to understand what is the person we want to become. We need to find out and choose an identity with which we want to identify, and then prove ourselves with small wins that we are already this person. So, for example, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a teacher. I want to share my knowledge with the world. Well, I prove this with every video that I do. I prove this with every script that I write for a new video. I prove this with everything that I do towards my channel. But the identity is I want to be a good teacher. So, what is the identity that you want to identify with? When building good habits, you need to learn how to design your environment for success, because environment is more important than willpower when we are building habits. You need to find what are the places, or to choose what are the places in your home that you do certain habits in. For example, I am reading and sleeping in my bed. I am shooting and working in my office. I am training in my living room, and of course I'm having cold showers in my bathroom. I encourage you to start small and build new habits that are no longer than 2 minutes at first. After you have a lot of repetitions and this habit becomes a routine, you can make it longer. For example, read 1 page a day. After a few weeks of that, you can start reading for 30 or for 60 minutes every night. Another thing you can do is to install a habit tracker, which will track all your habits and give them a streak, so you can focus on not breaking the streak. This helps you mentally and psychologically stick with the habits you already want to build in your routine. The next step is to create a plan of how you can achieve your goals and how you can make those habits work for you. You can break the goals into smaller goals. I do it in my digital second brain in Evernote. In my note with my present goals, I break my yearly goals in monthly goals and sometimes even weekly ones. And for each goal, I have few projects that I work on every day. Another thing to do is to write your ideal week. I did this in my yearly review and it was amazing, and I will try to stick to the ideal week when I can. Of course, life will come and will shit on my plans. The fifth step in our system is to seek friends who will help you stay accountable and who will ask you on a weekly basis, how are you doing, or how are you achieving your goals? Are you doing the right things, or are you going back to your bad habits? I have struggled with accountability in the past, and so this YouTube channel is one of my accountability buddies, let's say. Here I share my goals and what I want to achieve in the following years, and I know that there are potentially hundreds or even thousands of people who are watching and who will watch closely if I fuck up. The next step, which is the most important one to achieve your goals, is to monitor your progress. What does that mean? Well, that means that you need to have a weekly and a monthly review where you review your goals, your projects, and how you are doing. If you do not monitor your progress, you will forget about your goals and you will go back to your bad habits and you are not going to achieve anything. The tools that you can use to monitor your progress is a journal or an app that will help you track how you're doing. I use Evernote for my second brain, where I do my weekly and monthly reviews, and Todoist, where I track what I need to do as tasks and projects. So find out what is the best time to review your month and your week, and just do it regularly. And the last step is to reward yourself with hard work. A lot of productivity gurus say that you need to reward yourself after you have done something which is hard for you, or if you have done even something small that will move you towards your goals. This is actually bullshit. There is a lot of scientific research on this topic, and what scientists have found out is that when you do something because there is going to be a reward at the end, it is going to be really hard for you to finish this thing, and your brain will not release dopamine until you have gathered the reward. Don't start an action or a word by saying, well, after this I will reward myself with a chocolate or with a beer. Or for example, it's hard for me to gather the will to start shooting a video, and I just lie to myself or just promise myself, after I shoot this video I will play 2 hours of video games. What scientists have found out is that if I really say that to myself, what will happen is I will dread shooting this video. It is not going to be pleasurable to me, and I will wait for it to end. I will not put my soul into it. Or as Andrew Huberman says, the hard work is the reward.
You can tell yourself the effort part is the good part. I know it's painful. I know this doesn't feel good, but I'm focused on this. I'm going to start to access the reward.
And of course, don't forget that going towards your goals is what makes you happy, not achieving them. Because when you achieve your goal, there will be another goal after that. So let's recap what are the steps. Step 1, clarify your dreams and your goals. Step 2, leave the bad habits for good ones. Step 3, decide what are going to be your good habits. Step 4, create a plan. Step 5, seek accountability. Step 6, monitor your progress. And step 7, reward yourself with hard work. If you want to learn how to set smarter goals in your life, you can watch my video on this topic. Or if you want to learn how to be more productive, watch my playlist about productivity here.